the shadow of purple brilliance lived an artist whose perfectionism was as striking as his fashion sense.
Chronicled in deep dispute with my record label.
Which is Warner Brothers, right?
Yeah.
Which owns this.
Prince Rogers Nelson, the legendary figure we all know simply as Prince, wasn't just an innovator who merged funk, rock, R&B, and pop into a signature sound. He was also someone unafraid to voice strong opinions about fellow musicians.
You would look different when it was finished. It takes a long time. There's a lot of music down there.
Welcome back to Music Rivalry Exposed. Today we're stepping into Prince's world and examining the 6 artists who, according to stories and whispers, landed on his bad side. The Minneapolis genius behind unforgettable hits like Purple Rain and Kiss held himself and others to uncompromising standards. Few measured up. As Prince once told Rolling Stone in 1985, there's no such thing as perfect, but there is such a thing as unacceptable. And to him, more than a few stars fell into that category. Sometimes his dislike surfaced in interviews or song lyrics, other times it spread quietly through backstage chatter. Either way, these rivalries shaped how people saw both Prince and popular music at large. So put on your raspberry berets, and let's count down the 6 names that reportedly made Prince turn from purple to red. The picks may catch you off guard, but the drama behind them will definitely keep you entertained. 6. Michael Bolton. Landing at number 6 is an unexpected pick. Michael Bolton, the curly-haired balladeer, found massive mainstream success in the late 80s and early 90s, but not everyone applauded. The trouble supposedly started when Bolton's cover of When a Man Loves a Woman ruled the airwaves in 1991. Music journalist Alan Light recalled Prince telling his bandmates, "That man wouldn't know soul if it slapped him in his processed hair." The remark spread quickly across industry circles. Prince, who was constantly pushing musical boundaries, allegedly saw Bolton as the poster child of what he called sanitized soul. Music borrowing from black traditions, but stripped of its raw feeling. There's people who take the heart out of music, sterilize it, and sell it back to you, Prince told a Dutch magazine in 1993. Though he didn't name anyone, insiders were convinced he meant Bolton.
You know, that Wesley Snipes character, that would have been me. All right, now you run that video in your mind.
They never publicly feuded, but witnesses say that at a 1994 event, Prince refused to be photographed with him, muttering, "Some associations you can't wash off." Bolton, seemingly oblivious, later praised Prince as a genius after his death. To Prince, however, Bolton symbolized everything he opposed: safety over risk, formula over artistry. 5. Madonna. This rivalry stands out because it involved 2 of the 80s most provocative icons. Figures you'd think would be allies, not adversaries. In 1985, Warner Brothers floated the idea of a duet. According to Prince's former engineer Susan Rogers, he shut it down, saying, "She's got about as much musicality as this soundboard." Despite their shared themes, sexuality, religion, and fierce career control, Prince allegedly saw Madonna as a calculated provocateur, not a true innovator. Musical innovation is dying because people are more concerned with selling images than creating them, he told a journalist in 1987, a line many interpreted as a swipe at her. Things reportedly boiled over at a 1994 aftershow when Prince changed the lyrics of Sexy MF while staring at Madonna, singing, "She's not sexy." She left soon after, though she later jabbed at him by calling him the artist formerly known as Relevant. She also admitted his musical brilliance. Prince, for his part, told drummer Bobby Z, "She knows exactly what she's doing. Every move, every outfit, every word, nothing is real." For him, her artistry lacked the authenticity he held sacred. 4. Justin Timberlake. At number 4, we find Justin Timberlake, boy band graduate turned solo superstar. This feud reflected Prince's disdain for artists he felt borrowed without giving credit. The spark came in 2006 when Timberlake's Sexy Back topped the charts. During a post-Emmy party performance, Prince quipped, "Sexy never left." The remark became headline news. Producer Jimmy Jam later revealed that Prince disliked Timberlake's Justified album, saying, "He's taking my whole vibe and not even acknowledging where it came from." The tension deepened when Timberlake fired back in his 2007 song, "Give It To Me." "If Sexy never left, then why is everybody on my stuff?" To make matters worse, at the 2007 Golden Globes, Timberlake crouched down to mock Prince's height, something Prince reportedly found unforgivable. Some things you don't joke about. Ironically, Timberlake went on to perform a Prince tribute during the 2018 Super Bowl in Minneapolis. Many fans criticized it as tone-deaf given their history. Third place goes to Maroon 5 after their polarizing 2012 cover of Prince's Kiss. A former Paisley Park engineer recalled Prince's reaction. They took all the spaces out of the music. The spaces are as important as the notes. To him, the band completely missed the minimalist essence of the track, cluttering it with unnecessary production. At a club show the following year, Prince introduced Kiss by telling the crowd, "Some songs don't need to be covered. Some songs need to be undressed, not dressed up." Many took it as a direct jab at Adam Levine's group. When Levine claimed Prince approved the remake, Prince reportedly phoned his manager furious. "I never approved anything. They never reached out." Though he considered legal action, he eventually let it go. 2. The Black Eyed Peas. Their polished dance pop success embodied much of what Prince disliked about modern music. The story goes that in 2009, Prince walked out of a will.i.am DJ set after only 10 minutes, later remarking, "That's not music. That's a marketing meeting." He often criticized overly polished production, saying in 2010, "Music isn't supposed to be perfect. It's supposed to make you feel something. When you quantize everything and auto-tune the soul out of it, what are you left with? Plastic." When both acts were linked to the Super Bowl halftime show era, Prince refused to join a joint promo shoot. Watching them at the Grammys, he allegedly told his band, "Some people make music, some people manufacture it. One will last forever, the other has an expiration date." 1. Eric Clapton. Finally, topping the list is guitar legend Eric Clapton. The rivalry that cut deepest. It reportedly began in 1985 when Clapton dismissed Prince in Rolling Stone as all flash and no substance, saying real blues required a lifetime of experience. Prince never forgot. At the 2004 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Prince stunned audiences with his fiery solo on "While My Guitar Gently Weeps," tossing his guitar skyward at the end. Many saw it as a pointed message to the old guard, Clapton included. Before going on stage, Prince told Sheila E., "Tonight they'll know I don't just wear purple. I play it." Prince later remarked to Guitar Magazine, "Some people worship their guitars, I make mine worship me." And in 2010, when asked again about Clapton, he said, "Eric's technically proficient, sure, but has he ever made you dance? Has he ever made you want to change your name or question your sexuality? Music should transform you, not just impress you." And that's our countdown of the 6 artists who, according to stories, Prince just couldn't stand. Whether you agree with his judgments or not, there's no denying that his fierce standards left a permanent mark on music history. So who makes your list of musical loves and hates? Drop a comment below and let us know.